Jerry.
It's just the best, Jerry.
I don't know what that's from.
It's the best, Jerry. The best.
Hi, Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
It's from Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah, definitely do. Brother, you got a lint roller? It's all on the back. You're fine. It's all, dude, the back of your shirt?
Sorry, guys. My dog wanted
Covered.
to hug me, I guess.
Guess I should get my shit ready, huh?
You probably should.
I mean, it's not relevant.
Yeah,
I mean, it's only episode 97. Act like we haven't done this before. Hey, everybody. It's episode 97. That's right. We are 3 away from 100.
Woo.
Thanks for being back. We've got the TikTok live going. We've got the podcast going. We've got drinks going. Ding.
Bam.
We are drinking drinks. Hit my tooth. Wow. Now we got to go to the dentist.
That's expensive. Holy.
Well, I actually have insurance for that, but surprisingly, with the way insurance costs go at this company, I probably might have to still pay an arm and a leg to get a tooth repaired. Anyhow, episode 97, everybody. Thanks for being here. We, of course, are your Midwest Sad Boys. As always, I'm Jim.
And I am Jason.
And this is your midweek Sad Boy update. We've got some relevant pop culture items coming at you. We've got the TikTok live going. We've got the podcast going. We've got all the things going. He's checking text messages. We're just doing business.
I gotta send some. Look at this. Watch this. Ready?
Look
Here
at
we
you.
go.
Boop, boop, boop.
Here we go. Ready? Here we go.
You're like Kim Possible over here.
Bip, 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 bip. And then we're gonna go. Oh yes, I understand. I understand.
Please allow.
TikTok live. TikTok live. Come on, brother.
How work watch?
There we go. Got it.
How do?
It was just real delayed. Got it.
Bing bong. There's your mom.
What is she doing here?
Hello, Mrs. Jason's mom.
Oh man, we're so close to 100, dude.
I know, it's wild. It's crazy. I'm here for it. Are you here for it?
I'm here for it.
We're always
every
here for
Wednesday
it. At roughly 7:30, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Central Time.
Sometimes Eastern Daylight Time.
Ooh, yeah.
For those months where there's a daylight and a savings.
Yeah, you got a checking and the sunset's an hour early.
Yeah,
and
there's
an hour sleep
there's a thing.
Something. Do not spill that.
Can't open that anymore.
Do not spill that.
Holy.
TK will beat you.
I'll
on the podcast.
I will beat me. This is expensive things. What's up, everybody? We're doing a live episode of episode 97 of the Midwest Sad Boys podcast. Super glad you're here.
As always, thank you so much.
Yes.
Do you have anything you want to start with? You want to lead with?
Dude, I'm just excited you're here right now.
Awesome.
I don't know.
Me too. I'm excited to be here. So let's start it off with something super doom and gloom.
Oh, dude, my favorite.
I know,
I
right?
love doom and gloom.
So I asked you off air, but I'll ask you again on air. Did you hear about that guy that they found that was straight up murdered?
He was just
Allegedly.
unalived.
Allegedly
unalived.
Yeah, but did you hear how he got unalived?
No, I don't. So
this is the part
avoid
the
news.
Well, there's sometimes you should pay attention to it. So
no thanks.
The wife of the missing Green Beret was charged with murder after body found in North Carolina pond. Former Green Beret Clint Bonnell's body found in Fayetteville Pond in February. So the wife, former Green Beret, link will be posted in the show notes if you want to read it. I'm going to just kind of skim through it here. WBTV here says, wife of a former Green Beret has been charged with his murder a month after he was found dead in a North Carolina pond 2 months after he first went missing. Soldier, 50-year-old Clint Bonnell, medic in the Army, retired December 31st, 2024. Whew, that's unfortunate.
Just got out.
Yeah, you get out and then...
What up? Time to do some retirement, and then
last seen January 27th, less than a month after his retirement, according to the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office. At the time of his disappearance, he was taking classes at the university to become a physician assistant. So good on him. I want to get to the part where.
Like what she did.
Nearly a month after he was last seen, the sheriff's office received a call on February 25th about a body in the pond about 3 miles from his house. Deputies said that because of the condition of the body, an immediate identification was unable to be made. I'm going to pause the article here. Somebody who shall remain nameless, because I'm sure if this was to get out, would not go well for this person, but somebody that I know reached out to us and was like, hey, I think that Green Beret body is in the hospital that I work at. but they hadn't identified him yet. So it was like, oh, that's wild. Like, what if it was? And then turns out it was.
Ooh.
The information that was shared with us is it was simply a torso. No appendages, just a torso.
Oh.
Let's see. So then deputies do a DNA test, and it was confirmed. Yada yada yada. I was trying to get to the rest of the article where they mentioned it. I think this news article doesn't share all of that, but nonetheless, they found just a body, which is sad. That's disgusting. So shame on her. Fuck you. That's terrible. That's just sickening. So I told you, we're going to start off with some real doom and gloom on that one.
Ooh.
Megan and I have been watching some true crime podcasts or like documentaries on the Hulus. You watch any of those? You big?
No. I mean, I'm like I said, I watch happy things.
Boring.
I mean, you gotta avoid the stuff somewhere, you know?
Well, I mean, I guess if you want to avoid it in the news, but like this is like real stuff that happened to real people, man. Don't you like care or like?
Well, sure.
I mean,
sure, I care. Like, I don't want this to happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Let alone me. You know,
fair.
That'd be awful.
I mean, it wouldn't be a problem, but you know, it's not good. I bring that up because we had just finished. What was, oh, dang it. I could have, the Sherry Papini one. Have you heard about that one?
I don't even know what that is.
So Sherry Papini, it's a documentary on Hulu, 3-part series. This woman gets kidnapped and is held captive for like 24 some odd days. And then she gets released. And I don't want to spoil it for TikTok Live. If you guys know what happens to Sherry Papini, don't spoil it in the comments for everybody. I highly suggest you go watch the Hulu documentary because did not see that twist coming. So I'll leave you a little spoiler-free review of that one.
I mean,
did not see that one
and
coming.
that's something because Jim doesn't ever recommend anything because he doesn't want to talk anything up.
I'm not an overhyper.
Yeah, he doesn't want to overhype it, but he's talking about
it. I was like, man, I really think he did it. And then the twist, and I was like, oh, I don't think he did it. And I'll leave it at that. So it's just one of those, did not see the twist coming. Love a good M. Night Shyamalan ding dong twist at the end.
It was aliens the whole time?
Yeah, you'll have to watch to find out.
I'm not going to.
Oh, boo.
You can tell me later.
I'll tell you off air because I don't want to spoil it for the TikTok folks.
Yeah.
Hydration check real quick.
Oh, hydration. I don't know if I can open this yet.
Ooh,
we're good.
That is flat AF now.
ASMR. Yeah, it is definitely flat. All the bubbles, gone.
How's it going out in podcast land? I like Happy Face. Oh, well, of course, we all like Happy Face.
Yeah, same.
What's going on TikTok? Anything exciting going on with you folks there?
Yeah, we'll do a little segment here.
I
TikTok.
think something about #1 glitter badge. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that.
Gifter badge.
Oh, I said it. At this point, it's glitter badge.
Same thing. We loved glitter badges.
It's glitter badges from this point
Thank you for
forward.
the glitter badge. Yeah, TikTok. Tell us what's going on. Give us something to tell everybody else who's going to be watching this podcast
next week.
What are we telling them?
Anything going on in pop culture land that we need to catch everybody up to date on?
Yeah, dude, I think we're going to have to start revisiting some of the old stories.
Ooh.
For this new audience of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to.
She looks like a real murderer, though, doesn't she?
Oh, she's the...
she's the
hash slinging slasher?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And unfortunately, that's our bro who's not with us no more. Looked like a real G. Unfortunate that... I think the news had come out that like he was like filing for a divorce, and she was like, "Nah, fam," and gave him the old slice and dice.
The hell you are?
Yeah, right. You ain't leaving me, bitch. So,
dang.
What else? We got anything new? Anything exciting? I need to go back in my archives here.
We left off last week.
Ooh.
needing to hear about a Subway story.
Oh, fuck Subway, dude. Let's see if they're still running this deal so I can get fired up and bitch about it some more.
Because I just saw a thing, like a commercial for Subway, and they're like, "Yo, $5.99 meal, your 6-inch sub." It's like, brother, they used to be $5 for a foot long.
Okay, so here's, you know what? The coupon is still running on the app, and this is why I'm going to get all hot and bothered. So, because, we love a good foot long. Anyhow, so get any foot long for $6.99. Like you said, it used to be $4.99. Fucking $5 footlongs, dude. What happened? We're going the wrong direction. Yes. So right here we go. Order now. So let's order here.
Perfect.
Hang on, I got to set it back to the other one where it's normally. Here we go. Order here.
Okay.
Oh, I swear. What
if it works?
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Okay.
No, you bitch. Hang on, we got to quit the app and come back. Anyhow, so last week, they were still running the same deal. They said it was only going to go through March, but like it's clearly April and we're still running this deal. So, I mean, somebody on the Subway marketing team really dropping the ball. But, right, any footlong, $6.99, order now.
Right.
What the fuck? Of course it's going to work now. Last week when I went to order my sandwich on my lunch break, any footlong, $6.99. So you click the button and it's like, oh, sorry, your Subway that you have pre-selected as your like preferred location not supplying the coupon. What do you mean it's not supplying the coupon? When I've talked about this before, how can one Subway offer the coupon but another Subway not offer the coupon? It's literally across the street. But again, it's a franchise versus a non-franchise Subway. But if the official Subway app offers the deal, how can you choose to not honor that? Your Subway. It's not like I downloaded your specific Subway app. You know what I mean? Like I didn't download the franchise Subway app and I didn't download the non-franchise. I downloaded Subway. If you are Subway, you have to honor the fucking promo. Yeah. It's bullshit, dude. It doesn't make sense. And you mean to tell me that if I don't click this little button on your app, my sandwich is suddenly $17, but if I click this button, it's $6.99? Make it make sense, chat. I don't understand how fucking capitalism works because it's just bullshit. It's bullshit, bro.
Dude, American capitalism's crazy.
Oh my God. Apparently this is just like the fucking greatest country ever, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe we should go back or dump some tea in the harbor again because it seemed to work the first time, but
Is that how that worked?
According to the history books that are now probably illegal, that's how it worked.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Oh, speaking of things that will go down in the history books, did you see they're trying to get Uncle Luigi for the death penalty?
No.
I know you don't read the news, so I knew the answer to that question.
I don't read the news, but no.
They're trying to get Uncle Luigi with the death penalty. And I said this last week, and you can quote me on this for those listening out podcast land. School shooters, they don't get death penalty.
No.
Pedophiles, no death penalty for them.
10 years.
But you take down allegedly take down one CEO, suddenly they got to make, a scapegoat out of you. I don't know, man. Seems pretty fishy to me. Good luck getting 12 people to be like, yeah, no, he deserves it.
Yeah, for real. Dude, that's what I was saying. When they go to do that jury selection,
they're going to have the toughest of times.
The hardest time. Okay, so it's like you're going to go in and you're going to ask all these things like, okay, have you ever been burned by an insurance company? Okay, get out.
Yeah, right. And I read something in someone who is an actual legal representative who has way more information about the judicial system here. Each side of the case can only turn down so many jury members.
I think 5.
Maybe it's 10 total, 5 apiece. I'm not sure exactly.
You get to pick your 5 or whatever, and they get to pick 5, something like that, and then that's when the number is set.
Well, it'd be 12, so it'd be 6 and 6.
Well, you know what it is, yeah.
Right, but like they could so in the large pool of potential jurors, they can only oh no, we don't want you, because they can only turn down so many of them. Eventually, the defense team is going to run out of vetoes, and then people will be like, yeah, I can't say I support the death penalty, but I also do think he should go to jail for it. And they'll be like, oh, well, I guess I got to pick you. And then all 12 people are like, nah, he didn't do it. That would be so crazy.
I mean, where's the proof, though? Do they have proof?
Allegedly. I I mean, there's a video, but we don't
But
see a face. You don't see a face.
That's a grainy video. Wasn't he wearing a hood?
I don't. All I know is that
The hat with an L on it.
My friend Luigi Mangione was hanging out with me that night, so I don't know. I don't know who was on that video.
We were tracking vocals for the next.
I think he was going to be on the Pink Pony Club song. Right. He was going to do the harmonies with us.
Yeah, dude.
So I don't know how they allegedly got this video of him doing it, but
seems kind of sus.
Shout out to Uncle Luigi, featured on the next Skies Over Valkyrie Pink Pony Club cover. When you finishing that one, by the way?
You know, this is so
right after you finish that guitar.
Yeah. Right after I finish client work, you know, so that's one of those things, you know, being a self-employed business owner is, you know, you still have things that you want to do for yourself, but like you have to do other things for other people first. But it's like, okay, I'm waiting for a reply back. So I'm going to go out here and spend 3 hours sanding a guitar body.
When I could be doing other things, but this is clearly more important. I said no lies.
I mean, so here's the way I'm looking at it. Okay, this guitar gets finished. What happens? I'm going to take a ton of pictures,
and you're going to play the shit out of it.
I'm going to play the shit out of it. Content.
Yep.
Videos.
Yep.
I'm going to finish a song. Release a song.
Yep.
Content.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like I'm just doing the same thing.
Hype. Just building hype. Just more hype. How much hype can we get?
We're just more and more fist bump every time.
Ooh, yes.
Super fist bump levels at that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with you, man. I'm totally just joshing you up.
That's fine.
I support the personal projects because those are what fuel the paid projects.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Because if you only do paid work,
gas tank runs out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Not the physical gas tank, but like the emotional gas tank runs out pretty quick.
Is someone telling us to kiss?
We will not be doing that. That's on the Patreon.
Yeah.
So if you want to subscribe to that, MidwestSadBoys.com, you can find the link. That's where we do the behind the scenes stuff. For those listening on podcast, you'll have to go check out the YouTube because that was hilarious.
Yeah. That face was something, man. That was definitely something.
It was one of those things that ever was. But yeah, dude. So I don't know how I went on a Subway rant and ended up talking about Uncle Luigi, but that's just what we do here on the Midwest Sad Boys podcast.
The show has arrived. Oh, dude, what up, Derek?
The show started, arrived. I don't know, 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, dog, we started 17 minutes ago. Glad the show's finally here.
Speaking of Uncle Luigi and, you know, the way the healthcare system works here.
Love it.
I saw a statistic that said, would you like to hear something truly hilarious? In 2019, American cancer patients paid approximately $16.2 billion with a B dollars out of pocket for cancer treatment. Meanwhile, United Healthcare reported about $33 billion with a B dollars worth of profit last year, aka 2024. This means that one insurance company alone could cover every American's cancer treatment and still walk away. $17 billion with a B dollars in profit. Imagine.
Dude, number must go up.
Imagine if Mr. Beast ran United Healthcare. He would just be like, your cancer's cured. Your cancer's cured. Everybody gets cured cancer. Mr. Beast hypothetically could be the Oprah of like the healthcare system. Instead, he chooses to make an Amazon Squid Games. It doesn't make sense.
Dude, let's get Mr. Beast to be the head of Doge. Because he'd be like, you know what? You need more money. You need more funding.
Yeah.
I'm fixing this today. And it'll be so much better.
Speaking of Doge, you know how every day they report Doge has found X amount of dollars in fraud, but they never report who's getting in trouble for said fraud? It's almost like no fraud exists. I don't understand it.
No, it's like one of those things where like you have to say that it's happening to like, oh, wow, dang, that's terrible. Glad they're there. But like you can't give away details because you don't have those.
Well, I mean, if you join the Signal chat, I mean, the Microsoft Teams chat, or I mean, I'm sorry, the special...
Fist bump, American flag, fire emoji.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be on the super special chat for that in order to find out where the fraud is actually taking place. But you're absolutely right. I don't know, man. It's hard to not fall into capitalist or political rants these days when shit is just going sideways at all times. But that's what we're here for.
It is just kind of a wild time.
It do be wild.
It really do. Speaking of wild things in insurance.
Ooh.
So I had a brief adventure with a sleep apnea machine, right?
Oh, that's right. You did bring this up a couple episodes ago. Let's get an update on that.
So I have a great story to update here. So I paid, when I went in to pick up my sleep apnea machine, I paid my $150 or whatever, had a little class with how to set it up, how to use it. They had everything sitting there like in a nice case, carrying case, whatever. So now I returned it under my 30 days, right?
Right.
Because it wasn't working for me. I tried like 5 different masks. I'm just too big.
Is it the beard or
Yes.
is it just your...
It's the beard. I'm not willing to shave. So
Fair. Yeah, no, we'll continue to sleep poorly.
I'll suffer.
To look sick.
Exactly. So I called them the other day and I'm like, hey, so where's my refund at?
Oh,
Because I returned this thing, right? And they're like, oh, well, you're not going to get a refund because you opened the stuff. And I was like, no. I came in there and it was already opened and in a travel case for me.
Right. I opened nothing.
And I was like, so what you're telling me is that your main rule for a return and a refund is you have to return an unopened product, yet whenever I pick up the product, it's already been opened prior to me arriving. So it seems like you guys are trying to trap people into having to pay this so you can profit $150+ anytime someone goes to return this because physically they can't return them unopened.
Yeah, I mean, how do I know that it doesn't work if I don't try it?
And that's the thing is like they opened it before I even got there. It was already all set up.
I agree. Yeah.
So
that doesn't make sense.
No. So they're like, yeah, sorry, no refund. I was like, give me a manager, please.
Yep.
I started talking to a manager. 30 seconds in, got hung up on.
Oh.
So I called again immediately, and another representative answered. And I'm so sorry for these representatives that answer the phone whenever this stuff happens, because infinitely, when you're hung up on, you're infinitely like 10 times more angry than you were before.
Like that, yes.
So I was like, no. Here's my name. Here's my number. Manager.
Next.
Yeah, like let's do this. So they finally got me over to another manager. Like, look, here's what's going to happen. This is what's going on. This is what they're telling me. Make it make sense, please. And she's like, yeah, I guess that doesn't if that's how it worked. I'm like, 100%. She's like, well, I can refund you $96 out of the $150. I'm like, you know what? To not have to deal with this anymore.
Fair.
Done. Credit in my card. I'm out.
So what'd they make? They made $54 off you?
Yeah.
I mean, $54 to try a product, not bad.
150, bad.
Yeah, agree.
So like, yeah, like
in this economy,
but like they kept telling me no. The whole like, you're the manager's going to tell you the same thing. Like, calm down, Junior. Let me talk to them.
That's fine. I want to hear it from him.
Yes.
Go ahead. Put me through.
Let me talk to them though.
Yeah,
because it's like. Like, because it didn't work.
Telling you, man, look into the implant. What implant do they make for snoring, sir?
Yeah, I don't know if I
Please
can do that.
send some more information. We would love to research snoring implants. I'm not sure I want to implant anything in the back of my throat that would affect any muscle spasms to prevent me from having train-like snores in the middle of the night.
I don't know if I could do a snoring implant. That seems
thanks.
weird.
Absolutely not. I'm here for the RFID.
Stop it.
The RFID implant, so I could just unlock my car with my wrist, or like my front door. Like I could pay for a pizza when I walk up to Domino's, be like, boop. I just pay for my pizza.
Yeah, that's what you get an Apple Watch for.
No, but like way cooler if you're not wearing the watch and you're like, bing, and they're like, what the? I'm like, I'm magic, dog. I just got the pizza points.
Watch this. Boop.
Oh, in the
right
finger.
In the finger, dude.
That'd be so cool. It'd be like ET, just woo.
Oh wait, JoJo's in. What's up, JoJo? JoJo was here last week.
Oh yeah,
Welcome
back. Thanks.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's so frustrating, and then I still have to deal with my insurance company for other things. But like,
not shocking.
Insurance companies are trash. I was like, you know what? I'm about to like just cancel this and go to United Healthcare.
Yeah, I mean, call Brian. I mean, call whoever the new CEO is. He'll probably get you your money back. That was wrong,
Mr. Luigi.
Yeah. So speaking of insurance companies and having to pay for things that should be not charged worthy. Remember how last week we were talking about Uber and Klarna and DoorDash and Klarna? There was also another statistic that said Uber has been reporting issues with customers in dire emergency medical situations calling Ubers instead of calling the paramedics. Do you know why?
Because it's way cheaper.
An average Uber ride is $30. The average ambulance ride, you would know, sir, $3,600. I would definitely call an Uber if I'm bleeding out to take me to the emergency room, and I'll pay the $60 cleaning fee so you can get the back seat cleaned up versus $3,600 to take an expensive taxi ride to the emergency room. Crazy.
It's like, oh, well, hey, Mike, get here fast, please. Hey, I need to get to the hospital like immediately. I'm bleeding, but like, I'll pay you for the cleaning. Thanks.
If you also stop and get me a 10-piece McNuggets, I'll throw in an extra $50. It's still cheaper than the
extra sauce.
The ambulance ride. Crazy.
Oh, what's up, Sean?
Hello.
Sean's in now too.
Thanks for being here, bud.
Oh, what's up, everybody?
Who texted me? Oh, hang on. Derek, my man, quick with the link. So this is no mask, no hose. No hose, sir? Really? Just sleep. The Inspire Therapy mask. Inspire Therapy is a mask-free solution for people with obstructive sleep apnea who have tried and struggled with CPAP. This has you written all over it, my dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
90% of bed partners report no snoring or soft snoring. Sounds like a made-up statistic. So how do I see how this works? See how Inspire works. Hey, there's a link.
God, it's like they're just reading your mind right now.
So let's take a look here. How does this video work? Okay, so that's where the airway...
Right. Air goes in.
Yep.
Right.
And then it gets trapped right there. That's what causes the sound. Okay. So it's just, okay. And so that's where the muscle, right, of course. So, here's the implant. So it goes in your neck, under your chin, and it's probably like a TENS unit, but for your little, whatever that muscle is in the back of your throat.
Yeah.
I'm scared though that it turns on at the wrong time, like when I'm like trying to like breathe or drink water, and I'm just like pouring liquids down into my lungs. That doesn't. I don't know, man. You had me and then you lost me.
Yeah, I don't know about that much. I don't know about.
Do I qualify? Have you been diagnosed with mesothelioma? I mean, diagnosed with. Yes, I have. Do you struggle with CPAP? Yes. When was your last sleep study, sir? 0 to 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Please provide your height and weight. I am a giant. I am 6 foot. What are you, 6'7"?
6'6".
Jesus.
2. No, you're hilarious.
You're welcome.
They're going to be like, sir.
No, sir, you might need to eat something.
If I was 210 pounds, I would look like an absolute twig. You got to add about 70 to that.
What, like 17? Okay,
yeah.
17. Yeah,
7D.
I heard you. I will not be providing your information to them.
Oh, no.
Sorry, bud, but thanks for the link.
Yeah,
this looks
nice.
pretty cool. I don't know, man. That seems a little scary.
Yeah, I don't know.
Show me the surgery and how it's implanted. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, the last surgery I had to get a 5G chip installed was kind of crazy. So I don't think I'm going to be doing any more implant surgeries.
It has a handheld remote. So imagine you're just like sleeping and TK just like boop and just turns it off.
Wake him up.
And you're like, oh, there's also an app that tracks your sleep goals. I mean, dude, this has you.
Dude, she could just turn it off instead of,
this
taking all my limbs
has
off
you
or something.
All over it. Hey, Sean. Hi, y'all. Thanks for being here. I don't know, man. Dude, this might be.
Dude, I don't know.
This might be the ticket. You got to look into this. See if this is covered under your government paid health insurance plan.
Yeah, I don't know about that much.
Dude, that's wild.
Oh, 224 Forge. Ryan, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Thanks, dude.
What's up, dudes?
All right. What else do I... Have you watched any new movies lately? Segways are weird. Segways are transport.
I watched a TV show.
Happy Seal Clap?
Adolescence. Have you heard about it?
I have not. What's that one?
So it's about, I guess it's kind of in the whole thing. There's a child that gets murdered. Unalived. Sorry, TikTok. Unalived.
What?
It's a show on TV.
Okay.
But the story aside, This whole show is shot in one take.
Wow.
Each episode is one take.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's so impressive, dude.
Yeah.
So like, they'll start and you're walking, you see these people, then you start going and you're like doing like a first person thing. They'll cut back and forth to people, but then it's like just thinking of all the things that they have to do. The lighting changes, the wardrobe changes, like the scene, everything. Like you're talking like you're walking and then you're getting into a car and you're riding in the car with them. So like just the camera movements that are required to do a nonstop shot. And there was a drone shot too. And I've seen these before.
So they like catch the drone in their hand and just walk around with it?
So I've seen it before. I don't know if you've seen, there's a video on Instagram where they have this guy filming somebody on a dirt bike, right? And they're on like a dolly at first. They go up, they go back, and then it goes up. When the dirt bike goes, that thing just takes off and starts just zipping around in the woods behind them. So they have higher end drones that have a higher weight capacity to use cinema cameras on. So they're flying like
a big ass camera.
A big boy camera.
Holy shit.
So like they're going from like a car shot and it starts going up and you're all the way in the sky and then it drops back down and it goes right in front of somebody and it's nice and stable as if you're just talking to them. Like, holy shit, dude.
You know what? I might have to check that. What streaming service was this on?
Netflix.
Not a sponsor. I don't have that one anymore.
Oh man.
Bummer. I just canceled that and picked up Hulu. Like I said, we're watching The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, those rehearsals absolutely must be wild, dude. Like it's not even just like the acting. It's the acting, the people who are running sound, who are doing the lights.
Yeah.
Like there's so many things. And it's cool because a lot of the stuff you can't really change anything. Like the one scene in the second episode, they go like under a bridge and it's very dim, right? And it's like, you can't just all of a sudden have ambient lighting there or like extra lighting and stuff.
Inside a car,
because,
right?
Yeah, because you're going from one spot, you're driving and you see where they're going to end up and then they're there. There's not going to just be magically lights there.
Right.
So like, it just feels very real. And I think it was like Variety or one of those places gave it a 5 out of 5. Like, this is perfect.
Okay.
Because not only is the story good, like it's a strong story, the acting is great, but like the cinematography, the camera work is unreal.
Gotta respect it. Yeah, dude, that sounds cool.
Crazy.
I'll have to check that. You said Adolescence. TikTok. Yeah. Everybody out there, y'all should go watch episode 1 tonight and report back. Let us know what you think.
Yeah,
podcast crazy. People next week. Let us know how you liked episode 1 of or all the episodes of Adolescence.
Yeah. Speaking of TV shows.
Oh,
no spoilers. Spoiler free. You're in the Midwest and you're a sad boy.
Of course.
Perfect. You're welcome.
Thanks for being here.
The new Daredevil show.
Haven't seen it.
Okay, no spoilers. Anybody seen it? TikTok, real quick.
Can we get some heart emojis right here?
Can we get some heart? Can we get some heart emojis?
Yeah, they'll be right here when they come up.
Watch. About to watch Daredevil, dude. It's so good. Anybody in podcast land, the new Daredevil show is great. It does a really good job at like coming off of what was on the Netflix show. They picked it up really well, dude. It's just incredible.
I believe you, and I would like to watch it. I don't think I have that service.
Disney?
I don't have Disney Prime.
No more Disney Prime.
I got the cheap Hulu plan because I'm trying to save money, dude. This is like, I think if you were to add up all of the streaming services, it would be more expensive than a fucking cable plan.
It's insane.
It doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense. Streaming was supposed to be the cable killer, and now cable is cheaper than the streaming services.
As soon as they're like, we can make our own shows.
And we can charge you 18 times as much?
That's the difference, man.
It is more. Yeah, see, I've got chat on my side. Let's go. We love that. I love when people agree with me. It makes me feel good.
I don't like when people disagree with me, but when they agree with me, like, it makes me feel good about myself.
Yeah. If you disagree with me, that's fine. That's your opinion, and it's okay to be wrong. But like when you agree with me, you're my homie.
Yeah, if you disagree, keep it to yourself. Go away.
Didn't ask.
If you agree with me, absolutely let me know because I'll sleep better at night.
We love echo chambers.
Yeah, you work for the cable company. Exactly.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, dude, wild. So let's see. What movies have Megan and I watched recently? Prior to us canceling Netflix, we did watch, what was that one with Millie Bobby Brown and Chris Pratt? Electric?
What
was Electric what?
State?
Electric State? Yes. I liked that. Did you watch that?
I want to. I haven't watched it yet, though.
Won't overhype it, won't spoil it. It's got the dude from Breaking Bad, the chicken shop owner. He's in it.
Oh, Gus.
Yeah, he's in it. And I enjoyed it. It was cool. The CGI looked really good. The robots were sick. The online review said it was bad. Again, I don't understand. Dude. People just love to hate. I'm here to support. Peace, love, and hostility. I'm all here for it.
I want that on a shirt so bad, dude.
We're working on it. Don't you worry.
Peace, love, and hostility. But what's chat saying over there? Pick up and choose, though. Cable you have to pay. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What was it?
Yeah, good thing you can pick and choose for your streaming services. True. But cable, you just pay for all of it.
Yeah. And then you have decision paralysis, and there's just too much to pick from.
Yeah, you're stuck on this TV guide channel for like 36 hours straight trying to pick something.
You're just scrolling through the channels trying to find a channel, and you're like, well, if I don't find anything, I'll come back to that one. And then you just keep scrolling, and you're like, what was I going to come back to?
You got the picture-in-picture going, so you're just...
Yeah, with the TV guide, just waiting for something good to come up.
Best American flag fire. Absolutely.
Yes, let's go. For real, though, so Electric State, in my opinion, was pretty good. Yeah. What else have we watched recently? We rented Baby Girl. Have you seen the trailer for Baby Girl? That's that Nicole Kidman movie where she is a extraordinarily powerful CEO of an Amazon-like company, and she falls into a BDSM relationship with one of the interns at the company.
Oh.
Cheats on her husband, but discovers amongst going to a rave and probably doing drugs, and then she does... No kink shaming here. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But she does some questionable, in my opinion, sex acts with the intern at her company. And I was like, I'm a little uncomfortable about this. But self-exploration, her and her husband, happily ever after. Spoilers, but...
Dang, I was going to watch that one too.
Yeah, I bet. There is boobs, so worth. So let's see. Yeah, we watched Electric State. We watched Baby Girl. And what else have we watched? We watched a lot of those, like I said, those true crime documentaries.
Yeah.
The Sherry Papini one. We watched the Melissa Witt one, the At Wit's End, I think it was called. Oh, the Sherry Papini one is called The Perfect Wife. We watched the Melissa Witt case, which is called At Wit's End. And then we also watched, I'm going to butcher her last name, so I apologize, the Gabby Petitio? I don't remember. Mm-hmm. It was the girl that they went camping, and she ended up not coming home, and then the boyfriend was like, oh, yeah, I don't know where she's at. It's like, what do you mean you don't know where she's at?
Didn't he end up...
Oh, yeah. Oh,
too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Spoilers if you haven't heard that case. But we're big into the true crime stuff right now. And then The Handmaid's Tale is pissing me off, and I am 4 episodes in.
I heard about that. That's something.
I am 4 episodes in, and I looked at Megan and I said, I'm already pissed off at the show. Is it going to get worse? And she says, much worse. And I was like, well, it's so what do you guys think out in TikTok land? Did anybody else watch all of Handmaid's Tale? Tell me how bad it's going to get. Found the new documentary about the Joplin tornado is really good. What is that? Okay. Love me a good natural disaster.
Twisters? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of movies, this summer, dude, July, stacked.
What do we got coming up?
The new Superman.
The one by James Gunn,
The one by James Gunn. Ooh. The new Jurassic World with ScarJo.
I'll accept it, but also beating the dead horse.
Yeah, ScarJo's in it.
We've rebooted
I'm
Jurassic.
Absolutely going to watch it. ScarJo and Dinosaurs, brother, sign me up.
Yeah, fair.
And then, what's the other one? Hold on. There was another one. My phone's over there. It's on my, oh, God.
Did you see that catch?
It does.
I know you had shared it, so who are you? You are right
me.
Here.
I know there was a third one. What's the third one? Fantastic Four. Oh, my God, dude.
The Lilo and Stitch live action. I have seen the trailer. I can't say I'm impressed.
Oh, I didn't even see the...
There's a Lilo and Stitch live action one.
Oh.
Yeah, see, that was my reaction. Huh. Oh, we're doing this again?
Didn't the Snow White one not work out very well, but now they're doing more?
Neither did the Lion King one either.
Oh, good.
Speaking of the Snow White movie, did you see that it is now officially the lowest rated film on Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, it beat
worse than Human Centipede 2, dude.
What was the lowest one? Wasn't it like a Dragon Ball Z movie?
It was the Dragon Ball Z live action remake. Was also pretty bad. But just imagine, so just Disney, pause for a second. You have a live action movie that is now rated, according to movie critics, worse than the Human Centipede 2. And for anyone who has never heard of the Human Centipede, it is about humans that are connected surgically, ass to mouth. The one in the front eats the food, and every person in the chain afterwards literally eats human shit. And then it proceeds down the chain as if it was, in fact, a human centipede. Snow White is rated worse than that movie. And there was, I think, 3 of them. Wild, dude. How bad do you have to fuck up Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs that people would rather watch humans eat literal human feces than go watch your movie about 7 CGI dwarfs?
I think it's because they just want new original ideas, not reworks and remasters of the old things.
Brother.
I mean,
brother.
What?
Let's just rewind this episode literally 45 seconds.
What?
Every movie you got excited for coming up in July is a remake of something that has already been done.
Different story, though.
No, hold on. You don't get to play both sides here. No. Yes,
Snow White. Snow White.
Yep.
How many dwarves are there?
7.
Always 7. Okay.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And there's always a evil witch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And she probably gets kissed to wake up from Prince Charming, right?
That's Sleeping Beauty.
Same thing.
No.
Same movie.
2 totally different movies.
Okay. Same
Snow
story.
White and Sleeping Beauty are different.
Same story every single time. Superman. We're gonna have different villains.
Oh
Justice,
my god!
And then Fantastic Four. We're gonna have Galactus.
We are splitting hairs at this point, my dude.
And those are hairs worth splitting.
You don't get to bitch about movies being remakes. And 30 seconds ago, you got hype about remakes.
Brother, but then you got ScarJo. Anything with ScarJo in it, instantly better, new, fresh, revitalized, and just incredible. Okay? It's a different movie because ScarJo's in it.
Look, man, I am as much of a cinephile as you are. And I do love me.
Hold on. Oh, wait.
What do we got What do we got here in Chatland?
Swear to give anyone a podcast these. Oh, we had to do it ourselves. But yes.
Thanks for being here,
Anybody can have a podcast.
Appreciate the engagement.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, what was it? Snow White what? What was the rest of it? Snow White, somebody was talking about Snow White and then you said something stupid and it made their comment go away. So unfortunately you're here.
Yeah.
So but yeah, dude, you don't get to play both sides of the conversation here. You can't complain about remakes.
I always play both sides, so I always end up on top.
Oh, that's not how it works.
That's exactly how that works.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree. That doesn't. Everybody out in podcast land, please leave a comment because TikTok does not agree with me here. Everybody out in podcast land, please leave me a comment and tell me that I'm right because he cannot play both sides of the conversation here. You can't complain about remakes and then get hype for remakes. It make sense, chat. It doesn't make sense.
ScarJo. That's all I got to say. What we got in chat?
Hey, someone says you right, King. Pop off. Boom. Yes. I love that person. Thanks, user. If I could glitter badge you, I would.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking to me?
Doesn't matter.
Talking to me or talking to Jim?
Yes.
Who's right?
Yes. We're both right.
I don't know. I don't know.
I can't. There's no way, dude. You can't sit
the cute
here.
one. Damn, he's talking about you. Okay.
He still could be talking about you.
No, he's talking about you. That's fine.
Thanks.
Whatever, man.
Stop it. You're going to make me blush on camera. I have to adjust the color balance. Well, I'm all fired up now, so I think that's a good place to end. We've hit our time for the day. So thanks for being here, everyone out in TikTok land. Thanks for this. Love you two grizzlies on a couch. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for being here, TikTok. We're going to go ahead and end this episode. We have 96 more episodes of everywhere you can find podcasts. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music podcast app.
iHeartRadio.
Those.
Pandora.
Yes.
There's a podcast application platform. We're there. So go check it out.
Make sure you hit the like, follow, Comment and
subscribes.
Yep.
Yeah. Words.
We're trying to talk really fast now. Make sure you hit the like,
So
comment,
riled up, dude.
subscribe, comment, share, follow. Share it with your worst of friends and best of enemies, and don't tell them which is which. I am always Jim.
And I am still Jason.
And he's still wrong about movie opinions.
Absolutely
we are the
not.
Midwest Sad Boys. Thanks for tuning in for your midweek Sad Boy update. We'll be back next week with episode 98. Thanks for being here, and we'll catch you next week out in TikTok Live. You want to go push the button?
I guess so.
Thanks for being here, everybody. We appreciate it. Love you. Say it back.
Love you. Say it back. And now.
And
Goodbye.
now. All right. So, all right, podcast land. Now that it's just us, we can get real
Just
intimate.
us. They're gone. They're gone. Don't worry
The
about
Zoomers
them.
are gone. So now we can get real. We can get real talk here. So Jason's wrong, right? Like
Oh my
we're just
God,
going to
dude,
admit
no
that
way.
he's not right about this whole movie opinion.
Way. So right.
I picked the music last week. What do you want to listen to this week?
Ooh.
What are you feeling? What's this week's theme?
I want music that you would find in the background of a comedy in the early 2000s.
I appreciate how hard you're going to have to work for this.
I got it.
That sounds fantastic.
I got this. We're going to do it. It's going to be great.
What do we got here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Cue the music.
See? I told you.
Oh, yeah.
I found it.
I think I've heard this one.
You might have.
Maybe. Ooh.
The sound of our teenage years.
Ooh.
Ish. Early 2000s.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
You know what? I get it. I hear it. I'm here for it.
Dude, I'm unbelievably here for this right now.
Do you have any spoilers for next week since TikTok's gone? You can tell us anything we got coming up next week?
I mean, I'm going to show you my new guitar next week.
Ooh, yeah, because you're going to have it finished by
that
then.
I refinished, rebuilt.
You did it all by yourself, too, which was sick.
I had input from YouTube University and my dad on, sanding and clear coats and paints and finishes. And I learned a lot.
Helped a little. I helped like one little splishy splash.
You did?
I did.
What part did we do? The headstock.
Yeah, I helped you with the headstock.
And the headstock looks sick.
It does look, well, not because of me. You did a great job. The whole thing looks fantastic. The little spoilie of the guitar, put up like a little silhouette of your guitar here and be like, this is what it's going to look like next week, right? Look at that. Hey, you'll have to tune in next week to see what that guitar looks like.
I have to. I'll have it right here.
For real though, thanks for being here, podcast. You guys are the real OGs. You have been here way before we've been on TikTok Live. So thanks for your continuous support, your feedback. We have some exciting things coming up in episode 100. We've got some giveaways.
Yes.
We have a special guest coming up on episode 100. It's going to be a good time. I think we're going to do live again, right?
Yeah, we'll do live.
But you, of course, will always be our number one as you were here first, so we'll continue to support you guys the most. Thanks for tuning in on the YouTube and on the Spotify and on Apple Podcast. I know I repeated myself here when we did the TikTok closing, but as always, thank you so much for being here.
This one's just for you.
Yeah. This has been episode 97.
7?
Yeah. Episode 97. I am, as always, Jim.
And I am still Jason.
This has been your Midweek Sad Boy Update. We will be back next week for your regularly scheduled programming. This is the Midwest Sad Boy Podcast. Stay sad, y'all.
Bye. The song's still going.
Oh, damn. It's that long?
Yeah.
That's what she said. Bye, everybody.
Bye.